Right now, more than 24 subpoenas have been issued to people connected to former President Trump as the investigation into January 6th heats up. Also, the dramatic advance of Ukraine's army is causing public anger in Russia as Vladimir Putin faces rare criticism at home. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Hain. The trial of Shonicia Yumas, the woman charged in the crash that killed Wisconsin Public Media Director Gene Purcell, will begin on February 28th. That's according to online records. Yumas is charged with homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle. A criminal complaint alleges that she was driving on the westbound Beltline frontage road near Grandview Boulevard when she hit Purcell, who was on a motorcycle. Purcell died from his injuries at a hospital 4 days later. Madison police arrested a woman yesterday who they say crashed into two parked vehicles before rolling her own vehicle over. Crews were called to the 1400 block of Williamson Street just after 10 p.m. for reports of a rollover crash. A 46-year-old woman was found inside the overturned vehicle. Police say that she showed signs of impairment and she was arrested for operating while intoxicated. She was ticketed and released. A Madison man was sentenced to just over 9 years in federal prison for selling meth. Derek Shelton pleaded guilty in May to distributing 50 grams or more of meth. He was sentenced to 110 months in prison. DOJ officials allege that Shelton sold 2 ounces of meth to an undercover police officer in October of 2021. He then allegedly sold 8 ounces of meth to the same officer later that month. Agents searched Shelton's home in Madison in November of 2021, allegedly finding heroin, meth, 3 firearms, and more than $15,000 in cash. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. What's that big bright thing in the sky?
It is the sun. It's so relaxed and comfortable outside that we took off the tie and the bow tie today. We said, let's just feel the vibe out. But I'm happy to say, yes, we've gotten rid of those showers. The Milwaukee Metro had some showers lingering around this morning. Those are gone. The Madison Metro, things all look good for us as well. Look at this. We actually have clear skies, but I did want to point this out intentionally. This is wildfire smoke. So just as soon as our skies begin to clear out, wildfire smoke moved in. So it's going to be hazy, but we'll see some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. 69, that's where our temperature is right now. Winds are out of the west and northwest at about 7 miles per hour. 72 in Janesville and Lone Rock. 70 for Boscobel as well. You zoom in on the Madison Metro, and you'll see the same thing. Upper 60s, low 70s. That's where we're finding our temperatures and mark. We will warm up to about 75 for your high this afternoon. So a real nice and comfortable afternoon is in store. We're going to talk about more nice days and our next rain chances coming up.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes, Chris. Thank you. Sources tell CBS News that more than 30 subpoenas have been issued to people associated with former President Donald Trump and alleged efforts to influence the 2020 presidential election. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
The Department of Justice investigation into January 6th and the alleged attempt to overturn election results is ramping up. More than 24 individuals connected to the former president have now been served with subpoenas. Multiple knowledgeable sources tell CBS News investigators are focused on 3 categories: the alleged efforts to submit fake electors to Congress, money raised and spent on alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election, including by Trump's Save America PAC, and into Trump's Stop the Steal rally held on January 6th. Former White House senior advisor Stephen Miller is among those subpoenaed.
It's about using the power of the Justice Department to influence our elections. It's about the partisanship that has infected the DOJ at the highest levels.
2 sources familiar with the investigation tell CBS News other subpoenas were issued to employees and contractors with the Trump campaign and Republican National Committee, including low-level staffers and even poll watchers. The subpoenas, our sources say, request that individuals provide documents and communications between themselves and Trump allies, such as attorneys Rudy Giuliani and John Eastman, who both had prominent roles polls following the election. The new developments coincide with the House Select Committee investigating January 6th, determining its next steps.
When it comes to the criminality, that's not our role. DOJ has, I think, a pretty fulsome investigation going.
The congressional investigation could include conducting more hearings this fall and releasing a final report. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
And some of these subpoenas compel people to appear before a grand jury on Friday, September 23rd. Well, after lying in rest at a Scottish cathedral for 24 hours, the coffin of the late Queen Elizabeth is making its way to England. Outside Westminster Hall in London, where her body will lie in state ahead of her funeral Monday, mourners have been camping out. Members of the United Kingdom's armed forces took part in a pre-dawn drill to practice for Wednesday afternoon's procession.
It's a very sad day, but it is our opportunity, our last opportunity, to do a duty for the Queen.
While the outpouring of grief continues across England, including at Windsor Castle, King Charles III is in Northern Ireland. In his first visit as monarch, the king greeted well-wishers outside Hillsborough Castle, the royal family's official residence just outside Belfast. A 21-gun salute marked his arrival. The dramatic advance of Ukraine's army is causing some public anger in Russia. Over the past few days, Ukrainian troops have recaptured an estimated 2,000 square miles of territory. Ukraine's president says the counterattack will continue. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin is now facing rare criticism at home.
It's either full-scale war or we get up. You say everything's going according to plan? You really think 6 months ago we planned on leaving and repelling a counteroffensive?
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken warns while the counteroffensive was well planned and has clearly benefited from Western military aid, it's too early to predict an outcome. A launch failure is a major setback to Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin space program. The New Shepard rocket crashed to Earth after its launch yesterday in West Texas. The capsule, with no one on board, landed safely, but the FAA has grounded all Blue Origin's rockets until an investigation is completed. The company says the safety system worked as designed, but isn't saying what went wrong. In about 2 weeks, NASA scientists are planning to crash a refrigerator-sized spacecraft into an asteroid. The asteroid is not threatening Earth. It's just a test to see if the collision can change the asteroid's orbit. It's the first test of its kind and could be a crucial step in learning how effective a crash could be in protecting Earth from potentially being hit by an asteroid. The mission expected to happen on September 26th. NASA is pushing back the next launch attempt for its Artemis 1 moon rocket. The launch will now take place on September 27th, 4 days later than originally slated. The September 27th launch window is 70 minutes long, shorter than the 120-minute window available on September 23rd. October 2nd is a potential backup date. The first Artemis launch attempt was scrubbed because of an engine bleed that officials believe was due to a faulty sensor. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. How a looming railroad strike could end up costing the U.S. $2 billion a day. Details coming up in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
When a clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. Yeah. And that's why they all start dancing. We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well-trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
I am crushing this to-do list.
Let me see. Smart home upgrade? Home gym?
Check.
Well, what about the windows?
Cross something important off your list. With energy-efficient windows for just $129 a month, now is the perfect time to get your home ready for fall. And keep some cash in your pocket.
Windows for $129 a month and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feltco.
Do you feel safe?
Mandela Barnes would eliminate cash bail, setting accused criminals free into the community before trial. Even with shootings, robberies, carjackings, violent attacks on our police. More than 300 murders last year alone. Yet Barnes has even supported defunding the police. Mandela Barnes, he stands with them, not us. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
One doesn't usually think of robots when you think about agriculture, but Rank Seed does. Rank is rooted in technology, striving to bring the best products to their customers. From DNA-level development of genetics and traits, GPS-linked assessment of yield and performance, to gravity tables and color sorters, to make sure Rank has the highest germination and the purest seed. Rank couples its customer-friendly service with the latest technologies needed to bring the best products to its farmers. From research to results, Rank Seed is rooted in technology.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday! Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $10.99, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. Yeah! And that's why they all start dancing. We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Automotive research company Kelley Blue Book says the average price Americans paid for a new vehicle in August hit a record high of $48,301. That's the 5th consecutive month car prices have risen to record highs. Strong demand and low inventories are driving the rise. Kelley Blue Book says the average price of a car is nearly 11% higher than a year ago. The Biden administration says it's in touch with freight railroads and their unions, urging them to come to a deal and prevent a strike by some 115,000 workers. A deadline to resolve a contract dispute is set for Friday. The head of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce says a national rail strike would be an economic disaster. It's estimated a work stoppage could cost the U.S. economy up to $2 billion a day. And Hard Rock International says it's spending more than $100 million to give raises to 10,000 workers who do not receive tips. The raises include an immediate increase to a minimum starting salary of $18 to $21 an hour. The gaming and hospitality company says the initiative is intended to help employees deal with high inflation and reduce employee turnover. The raises apply to 95 job classifications, including cooks, housekeepers, front desk clerks, security workers, and cashiers. That is your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Matt Piper.
Rough day on Wall Street so far. The Dow Industrial is down 890 points. The NASDAQ is down 474, and the S&P 500 down 127. And all of that is because of a new report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that for the second straight month, U.S. inflation eased up. The report found prices grew 8.3% in August from a year ago, a notable drop from 8.5% in July. However, researchers say inflation is still high. Annual price gains are far from where they were 18 months ago, and from the Federal Reserve's target inflation rate of 2%. The slower pace of annual price hikes correlates with a big drop in gas prices, which have come down from record highs set in June. The national average for a gallon of gas is $3.71, down 7 cents over the last week, and the lowest it's been since the beginning of March. Those are the latest stats from the AAA. The reason? The cost of oil is lower now, and gas prices usually follow suit. Inflation is also impacting holiday gifting this year. A new forecast from consulting firm Deloitte expects retail sales for November, December, and January to increase 4 to 6%. That's modest compared to the 15.1% increase for the same time frame last year. Higher costs for everyday items and services is a big reason for the lower projection. The firm expects online holiday spending this season to outpace last year's growth. Well, next at noon, Chris is back with the latest forecast, and we'll have your farm numbers. Then later on Live at 4, homemade versus store-bought baby food, which is safer? Consumer Reports takes a closer look. The answers may surprise you. Stay with us.
Save
big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
In Madison, contact Heating and Cooling Incorporated to maximize your comfort and energy savings whatever the season.
Boys just eat and eat and eat and grow and grow and grow. We watch every penny that we spend. Joe Biden knows what it's like for working families. Just look at what he's been doing. Biden just helped pass the Inflation Reduction Act. Not only is it the strongest action on prescription drugs in years, it's the strongest action on combating climate change ever. And it's going to lower the cost of our energy bills and lower the cost of prescription drugs and health care. This is going to change our lives. And Joe Biden got it done.
Everything seems to be getting more and more expensive these days. And it's the same for your heating bills. Since it will cost more to heat your home this winter, USA Insulation wants to give you control over your utility bills. Our premium injection foam keeps the cold outside and your warm, comfortable air inside, right where it belongs. Call now before winter and get a $500 early bird discount.
USA Insulation.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
The Jennifer Hudson Show is here.
And you're going to bless people every single day.
We're giving back, lifting each other up. Something hits you in your heart. We're doing it all.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, weekdays at 3.
Tomorrow morning in the 608 Forward Madison Week continues as we meet the team mascot. And don't miss our free giveaway.
Plus, keeping an eye on the weekend for chances to rain. That's tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is gone for a couple of weeks. She's on a farm tour of Scotland. So here are your farm numbers. Meteorologist Chris Reese now with the full forecast. Chris?
Hey, we're talking about some of the rain totals that we picked up yesterday, and some areas almost 10 inches of rain. Racine, one of the big rainfall reports, 9.76 inches of rainfall. Now, for reference, around this part of the country, about 30 inches of rain is what you get in a year. So you're talking nearly 3.5, 4 months worth of rain happening in a weekend across parts of the state. Other rainfall totals also impressive. Milwaukee, 7.15, about 6.9 inches of rain in Jefferson. Edgerton, not too far away from 5 inches of rain. Even Stoughton picking up about 4 3/4 of an inch for rain. That being said, from the weekend, the official number at the Dane County Regional Airport, 3.16 inches of rain. That has put us now in a surplus of rainfall for the year. We have been in a drought, and we have been drier than we should be. Finally, we're seeing some things go the other way. That area low pressure now pulling away from us. Your last raindrops over parts of the lower peninsula of Michigan at this hour. But that being said, the Badger State looks good. Sunshine looks good on us today, and we have had a whole lot of that sunshine. We'll continue to keep that sunshine around all day long, all evening long. If you've been thinking about maybe spending some time outdoors, I would encourage it. Temperatures right now also into the 60s and 70s. 71 for Sun Prairie and Wanakee, 72 in Sauk City, Belleville, Oregon, and Cottage Grove, along with Rockdale, are also at 71. A little bit cooler at the Dane County Regional Airport right now. That's where the temperature is reading at 69. We have full sun, but that haze that you see, it's not cloud cover. That is wildfire smoke, and it is quite thick. It'll help make for some great sunsets later on. But if it's just hazy, it is smoke from the wildfires that you're seeing. So other than clear skies, we'll keep the haze around today. We'll top out a little bit warmer at 75. Overnight tonight, we'll cool down into the 50s. Perhaps some passing clouds roll through. Then more sunshine and wildfire smoke for tomorrow. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer. I expect those highs topping out right around 76, moving towards your Wednesday. That being said, Mark, what are our rain chances? The weekend. So we're watching Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday for some of the better chances to see some rainfall around here. It's not a slam dunk, but we will start to see those chances source some rain. It starts to the north and west. If you're going maybe towards the Twin Cities, that's where your better chances for rain will be this weekend across parts of Minnesota and the North Woods. Still, I can't rule out some spotty showers, and then Saturday night into Sunday. Again, this is our best chance to see a shower or a thunderstorm around here. We'll keep an eye on it, let you know how it goes. Saturday is also the warmest day of the forecast at 80, 79 for Sunday. Still 70s into early next week, but we'll see that slight chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Mark.
But nothing like last weekend.
Nothing like last weekend, at least not right now.
All right, that forecast is smoking.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
All right, Chris, thank you. Two series took home the most honors at the 74th Emmy Awards last night. Suzanne Marquez has more on the night's big winners.
I forgot to thank HBO in my other speeches.
The White Lotus delivered 10 Emmys for HBO Max.
Please enjoy.
The dark ensemble comedy about a desperate group of vacationers snagged trophies for Best Limited Series, Directing, and Writing.
Wait, hold on.
Outstanding Supporting Actress winner Jennifer Coolidge ran out of time during her acceptance speech, so she danced to the music meant to escort her off the stage. For the second straight year, Apple TV's Ted Lasso won the Emmy for Best Comedy Series, despite taking a darker turn during its sophomore season. Jason Sudeikis was named leading actor for the second year running as the affable American soccer coach Ted Lasso.
Thank you so much for the people that watch this show and dig it as much as we dig making it.
HBO's Succession went into the show with 25 nominations. It won for Best Drama Series, Writing, and Best Supporting Actor. Netflix's dystopian drama Squid Game earned Emmys for its director and lead actor. Veteran actor Michael Keaton won his first Emmy for lead actor for his role as a doctor in Hulu's Dopesick, which takes a deep dive into the opioid crisis.
Thanks for recognizing me among these amazing actors.
Amanda Seyfried was named Best Lead Actress for her role as Elizabeth Holmes in The Dropout. And it was a big night for big girls. Lizzo's reality series, Watch Out for the Big Girls, was named Best Competition Show.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
On the traditional network side, ABC's Abbott Elementary won for comedy writing, while Cheryl Lee Ralph sang out her acceptance speech for Best Supporting Actress. Host Kenan Thompson promised to keep the show moving and drama-free, and he delivered. Suzanne Marquez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And Jean Smart also went 2 for 2 for her role as the central character on the HBO series Hacks. And it was a euphoric night for Euphoria's Zendaya. Thank you. She won her second straight Emmy for Best Lead Actress in a Drama Series. I can't watch that. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Budget-friendly? Yes. Made in under 30 minutes? Yes. Tasty? Well, that's a big yes. So stay right where you are, because the recipe's coming up next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Fry Construction wants to thank you for once again voting us Best of Madison 3 years running with 27% off gutters or insulation. Your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best of Madison 3 years in a row. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Save 27% off gutters or insulation with any full roof replacement project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Dear Senator Johnson, living on a fixed income, it's a struggle. I paid into Social Security and Medicare every paycheck. So it was a slap in the face when you voted to weaken Medicare. That would increase out-of-pocket costs. And when you wanted to let Wall Street gamble with Social Security. Senator Johnson, you look out for yourself and your fat cat donors, but have forgotten about us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Right now at the Century House, purchase any Fjords furniture and receive up to 20% off. All models, all sizes, all colors. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
Every once in a while, I like to make an appetizer and serve it for dinner. One of my favorites is nachos. That's why today we're sharing a beefy recipe for nachos that is dinner worthy. We start by marinating a flank steak in some lemon juice, garlic, and a few seasonings. Once the steak has soaked up all that flavor, we can broil it or grill it inside or out until it's medium rare or so. While that finishes up, we take some tortilla chips and place them on an oven-proof platter or a couple of baking sheets. Then we top them with some shredded cheddar cheese and bake them off just long enough to let the cheese melt. After that, it's time to slice our steak across the grain and top our cheesy nachos with it. All that's left to do now is pile on our typical toppings. You know, tomatoes, onions, olives. You get the idea. Talk about a fun change of pace way to serve dinner. And like always, you can make this your very own by adding or leaving out whatever toppings you want. The recipe for our amazing marinated steak nachos is online now, so you can enjoy this for a light dinner or hearty afternoon snack. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a nacho-licious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, here's Chris. One final check of the forecast.
A nacho-licious way.
There you go.
All right.
Write it down.
All right, pack it up, Howard. All right, here's what we are looking at outside right now. We are, of course, seeing the wildfire smoke right now. That's creating that haze in the atmosphere, but outside of that, we'll keep the sunshine around. We'll warm up to 75 today, 76 on Wednesday, 77 on Thursday. Your next rain chances arrive by Saturday and Sunday.
All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock, right after the Jennifer Hudson Show. Have a great afternoon.